School of Rock, 2003, quickly became a cult classic, blending humor, heart, and an unforgettable rock soundtrack that left fans cheering for the misfit band. Jack Black's iconic role as Dewey Finn and the talented young cast stole the show, but what has happened to them after 21 years? From the now-grown musicians to the child actors who played the band members, many of the cast have gone on to pursue diverse and exciting careers. In this deep dive, we take a closer look at how School of Rock shaped their journeys and where they are now in 2024. Join us as we revisit this legendary film and discover how the stars' lives have evolved since its release. Kevin Alexander Clark, born on December 3, 1988, played Freddie Jones, the wild and rebellious drummer in School of Rock, 2003. At 14, Kevin captured the energy and spirit of Freddie with a vibrant and unforgettable performance. Despite his success in the film, Kevin's life after School of Rock was filled with personal struggles. He pursued a career in music and briefly returned to acting, but his life was overshadowed by substance abuse issues that derailed his potential. Kevin's personal relationships also faced challenges, and his struggles with addiction became a significant part of his adult life. Tragically, on May 26, 2021, Kevin passed away at the age of 32 due to a road accident. His death was a devastating loss, especially for those who remembered him as the charismatic drummer from School of Rock. Kevin's life, marked by both talent and turmoil, ended far too soon, leaving a void for fans and loved ones. Suzan Douglas, born on April 12, 1957, played Tamika's mother in School of Rock, 2003, a role that highlighted her nurturing and supportive nature. At the time of filming, Douglas was 46 years old. She portrayed a loving mother who encouraged her daughter's musical talents, a character that resonated with many viewers. Suzan Douglas had a career that spanned television, theater, and film, with notable roles in shows like The Parenthood and When They See Us. Despite her professional success, her life was fraught with struggles. Her marriage to musician and producer Clarence Williams III ended in divorce, leaving her to navigate life as a single mother. While she was successful in her career, personal challenges were always present, and she battled cancer for several years. She passed away on July 6, 2021, at the age of 64, after a prolonged fight with the disease, leaving behind a legacy of acting that inspired many, especially with her portrayal of maternal love and strength. Jack Black, born on August 28, 1969, is an actor, comedian, and musician who is best known for his role as Dewey Finn in the 2003 film School of Rock. Dewey is a passionate and rebellious musician who fakes his way into a substitute teaching job, inspiring his students to form a band and showcasing their hidden talents. At the time of filming, Jack Black was 34 years old, and his portrayal of Dewey became one of his most iconic roles. Black's career has had both comedic and musical elements, with his band Tenacious D gaining a cult following. However, his life hasn't been without struggles. Despite his success, Black has faced personal challenges, including issues with balancing his career and personal life. He has been married to Tanya Hayden since 2006, and the couple has 2 children. However, his journey to personal peace hasn't been simple, with periods of frustration regarding Hollywood's focus on his comedic roles rather than his artistic growth. Today, Jack Black is 55 years old and continues to act, direct, and make music, having solidified his place as one of the most beloved comedic figures in Hollywood. Lucas Papaelias, born on September 18, 1976, portrayed Neil, another member of No Vacancy, in School of Rock at the age of 27. His character is dedicated to the band but is ready to move on when Dewey is replaced. Lucas Papaelias has had a rather under-the-radar career compared to his School of Rock peers, with some notable theater credits, but much of his personal and professional life has been marked by quiet struggles. Despite the early potential for a breakout career in Hollywood, Papaelias faced a series of personal setbacks, including financial struggles and difficulties in finding roles that matched the success of School of Rock. He had a troubled romantic relationship in the early 2000s, which ended in heartbreak, and his attempts at a family were thwarted by various personal challenges. As for his career, Papaelias struggled with typecasting and not finding roles that could build on his early momentum. He's since become more involved in smaller theater productions and independent films. Today, Łukasz Papaelias is 48 years old, continuing to work in the entertainment industry, but his life has largely been one of quiet persistence. Adam Pascal, born on October 25, 1970, played Theo, a member of Dewey Finn's former band, No Vacancy, in School of Rock. At the time of the film's release in 2003, Pascal was 33 years old. Known for his role in the original Broadway cast of Rent, Adam Pascal has built a career in musical theater and film. Though his acting career has had significant high points, particularly in musicals, Pascal's journey in the industry has not been without hardship. His marriage to actress and producer Sibylle Roper, which started in 1998, ended in divorce in 2011. The emotional toll of the divorce and struggles with maintaining balance between his stage career and personal life marked a difficult chapter in his life. Though Pascal did not experience the public scandals that others in Hollywood have, the pressure of living up to his early successes was a burden he worked hard to overcome. His career saw its peaks with Rent and continued appearances in various theater productions, but there were periods of professional stagnation that led to self-doubt. Adam Pascal is currently 54 years old, still active in theater and music, and has a family of his own, navigating life after the ups and downs of his earlier years. Robert Tsai, born on April 15, 1990, played Lawrence, the initially insecure keyboardist in School of Rock, 2003. At 13, Robert's portrayal of Lawrence, who grows in confidence and skill throughout the film, earned him praise for his nuanced performance. After School of Rock, Robert chose to step away from acting, preferring a more private life and focusing on his education. His decision to distance himself from Hollywood was a conscious one, and he has remained relatively low profile ever since. Little is known about his personal life, but it seems Robert has led a peaceful existence, far from the chaos that often accompanies fame. At 34 years old, Robert continues to pursue a career outside of entertainment, and his story is one of choosing personal fulfillment over public recognition, maintaining a quiet and stable life. Sarah Silverman, born on December 1, 1970, is best known for her role as Patty DeMarco in the 2003 film School of Rock. At the time of filming, she was 33 years old. Patty, as Dewey's disapproving girlfriend, is a character that exudes strictness, constantly encouraging Ned Schneebly to take charge and be more responsible. Silverman's career has seen her evolve from a stand-up comedian to an actress, writer, and producer. Despite her comedic talent, Silverman has faced personal and professional struggles, particularly dealing with public controversies. She experienced a significant setback in her love life when she was in a long-term relationship that ended in a difficult breakup. She married comedian and actor Jimmy Kimmel in 2003, though their marriage ended in 2009. They have no children together, and the separation was a painful chapter in her life. Now at 54, she continues to be a voice in both comedy and activism, though her career has had its ups and downs with varying degrees of success. Lucas Babin, born on July 30, 1979, played Spider in School of Rock, the confident and charismatic guitarist for the band No Vacancy. At the age of 24, Babin's portrayal of Spider, with his rock star swagger, made him a standout character in the film. Though he was relatively unknown at the time, Babin's acting career didn't take off as he might have hoped, and he faced significant difficulties in the years that followed. His transition from acting to pursuing a career in law was both unexpected and profound. Babin's personal life has not been without its share of struggles. He has spoken candidly about battles with addiction, and though he was once married, the relationship ended in divorce. He has 2 children, but his relationship with them has been complicated due to the challenges he faced. As of now, at 45, Babin is far removed from his acting days. He is currently practicing law and living a quieter life, though he often reflects on his time in Hollywood with a mixture of fondness and regret. Mike White, born on June 28, 1970, was 33 when he portrayed Ned Schneebly in School of Rock. Ned is a gentle, somewhat submissive character, often overshadowed by his girlfriend, Patty, and Dewey's larger-than-life personality. White, both a talented actor and writer, has had a varied career in Hollywood. He's also known for his writing contributions, particularly in The White Lotus, but his early career was marked by a series of films that didn't quite achieve commercial success. White has faced personal challenges, including struggles with his sexual identity and difficulties in navigating relationships. He has been publicly open about these issues, making him a relatable figure for many fans. While White is not married and has no children, his private life has been marked by a series of relationships that were not always fulfilling. As of now, at 54 years old, Mike White continues to work in film and television, steadily building a reputation as one of the industry's most insightful writers and directors. Joan Cusack was born on October 11, 1962, and played the role of Rosalie Mullins, the no-nonsense principal of Horace Green Elementary School, in School of Rock, 2003. At the time, she was 41 years old. Joan, known for her comedic timing and strong character portrayals, has had a long and varied career. Though she has enjoyed critical success, her personal life has faced struggles. Joan was married to Richard Burke, but their marriage ended in divorce after several years. She has 2 children. Throughout her career, she has starred in many films, such as Working Girl and Arlington Road, but her most iconic role came with her voice acting as the character of Jessie in Toy Story. Despite her professional achievements, her private life has been marked by several periods of grief, including the loss of close family members. Joan's marriage and motherhood have been sources of joy and sorrow. Currently, at 62 years old, she remains active in Hollywood and continues to engage in various projects. Miranda Cosgrove, born on May 14, 1993, was just 10 years old when she portrayed the highly organized and ambitious Summer Hathaway in School of Rock, 2003. Summer manages the band with a drive and discipline that contrasts Dewey's casual attitude. Miranda's rise to fame after School of Rock included a lead role in the hit TV show iCarly, making her one of the most recognizable faces in her generation. However, Miranda's life has had its share of personal challenges, notably the struggles she faced after her mother's battle with illness. Although Miranda achieved success at a young age, her career and personal life faced difficulties as she navigated the pressures of growing up in the public eye. She was involved in a high-profile car accident in 2011, but fortunately, she survived without major injury. Miranda is currently 31 years old, living in Los Angeles, where she continues to work in the entertainment industry, with occasional television appearances. Despite her earlier public life, she has kept her personal relationships private, not having been married or publicly involved in any major romantic relationships. Jordan Claire Green, born on October 31, 1991, played Michelle, one of the standout students in School of Rock, 2003, at just 12 years old. Michelle was a backup singer in Dewey's rock band and brought enthusiasm and a sense of optimism to the group. After the film, Jordan's acting career didn't take off in the way many expected, and she made a gradual exit from the entertainment industry. While she enjoyed her time in the spotlight, Jordan faced personal challenges, including the pressure of child stardom and the difficulties of growing up in the public eye. She later struggled with mental health issues, including depression, as she transitioned to a more private life. Jordan chose to step back from acting and instead focused on her personal well-being and exploring other career options. She has kept much of her life away from the media, including her relationships. As of 33 years old, Jordan is living a relatively low-profile life, away from the limelight. She is not known to be married or have children and continues to stay out of public attention, living quietly and focusing on her own path. Joey Gaydos Jr., born on April 18, 1991, became known for his role as Zach, the quiet yet talented lead guitarist in School of Rock, 2003. At the young age of 12, Joey's portrayal of Zach's journey to self-confidence through music and his rebellion against his overbearing father made him a fan favorite. After the film's success, Joey's career didn't flourish as expected. He struggled with substance abuse and legal issues, and his acting career suffered as a result. Joey's personal life became a series of challenges, including his battle with addiction, which led him to step away from the public eye. Despite this, Joey has made efforts to overcome his struggles, and he now lives a quieter life, far removed from the Hollywood spotlight. At 33 years old, Joey continues to focus on his recovery and personal growth, leaving behind the image of the young rock star he once portrayed. Caitlyn Hale was born on February 19, 1991, and she played Marta in School of Rock, 2003, a role that had her as one of the enthusiastic backup singers in the band. At just 12 years old during filming, Caitlyn was able to capture the essence of Marta, a girl who was full of life and always ready to support her friends with her energy and excitement. After School of Rock, Caitlyn had a few more acting roles, but the spotlight soon dimmed for her. She pursued a career outside of acting, taking on various projects that were not related to film. Over the years, Caitlyn also experienced the struggles many face when trying to build a career beyond their initial fame. She moved on to other ventures, and it appears that she found fulfillment in those, even though they weren't as public. Her personal life has mostly remained private, and no major details about her relationships or family have been shared. At 33 years old, Caitlyn seems to have embraced a peaceful life away from the film industry. Maryam Hassan, born on January 27, 1993, was just 10 years old when she starred as Tamika in School of Rock, 2003. Tamika was a shy, introverted student who found her voice, both literally and figuratively, under Dewey's mentorship. Maryam's performance as Tamika showcased her hidden strength, as the character evolved into a confident singer with an impressive vocal range. After her role in the film, Maryam largely stepped out of the public eye. Her post-acting career is somewhat private, and not much is known about her life in recent years. However, reports suggest she struggled with the transition from child stardom to adulthood, like many former child actors, experiencing difficulties in finding stable roles in the industry. Personal life details remain scarce, but she seems to have chosen a quieter path after her brief acting career. At 31 years old, she continues to live away from the spotlight, focusing on personal growth. Rivka Reyes, born on August 18, 1992, was 11 years old when she portrayed Katie, the cool and composed bassist of the School of Rock band. Katie was a natural on the bass guitar, and Rivka's portrayal of her was both calm and confident. Following the movie, Rivka's career faced significant ups and downs. She continued to act for a short time but struggled with the pressures of the entertainment industry, and eventually chose to step away from acting. In her adult years, she became vocal about her struggles with identity and mental health, shedding light on the difficulties faced by many former child actors. Rivka has been open about her journey through self-discovery, facing personal challenges, and transitioning into adulthood. Despite the trials, she has pursued various creative outlets, including music and advocacy. She is also open about her experiences, using her platform to share her story. Now at 32 years old, Rivka is focused on personal growth, healing, and using her voice for good in both her personal life and her community. Kate McGregor-Stewart, born on October 4, 1944, played Mrs. Lemons in School of Rock, 2003. At the age of 59 during filming, she portrayed the strict and traditional teacher who was a foil to Dewey's unconventional methods. McGregor-Stewart's career was long and varied, spanning theater, television, and film, but she faced personal struggles that often overshadowed her professional achievements. Her early years were filled with a deep love for the arts, but she found herself struggling with health issues and financial instability later in life. Her romantic life was also marked by difficult relationships, with 2 marriages that ended in divorce, both leaving emotional scars. She had no children, and her relationships with her family were often strained. Her most profound personal tragedy occurred when she lost her father at a young age, a loss that shaped her outlook on life. Now, at 80 years old, McGregor-Stewart has largely stepped out of the public eye, living in quiet seclusion after years of battling physical ailments and the toll of aging. McIntyre Dixon, born on December 22, 1931, played the bus driver in School of Rock, 2003. At 71 years old during the film's production, McIntyre's role was that of a minor character who played a key part in ensuring the kids safely reached their musical destination. Though his role was small, McIntyre's long career in theater and film was notable for the depth he brought to even the briefest of characters. His life off-screen, however, has been shaped by deep personal and professional challenges. McIntyre faced a series of personal tragedies, including the loss of close family members, which led to a period of intense grief. Despite his age, he worked hard to stay active in his craft, taking on various roles in both theater and television. Now 92 years old, McIntyre has enjoyed a long and distinguished career, but his life has been a testament to resilience, as he continued to find purpose and meaning in his work, even after facing personal hardships and health problems. Wally Dunn, born June 12, 1960, was 43 years old when he portrayed the gym teacher in School of Rock, 2003. In the film, his character is energetic and enthusiastic, always at odds with Dewey's free-spirited approach to education. Dunn's career trajectory is an example of an actor who worked in several films and TV shows but never gained the level of fame that could define his career. His personal life, unfortunately, mirrored the struggles of his professional one. Dunn went through a tumultuous marriage with an actress whom he later divorced after a bitter separation. They had no children, and the divorce left him emotionally shattered. His family relationships were strained as well, particularly with his parents, who never fully supported his career in the arts. Dunn also faced health issues related to a long-standing battle with alcohol addiction, which had a serious impact on his career and personal life. Now, at 64 years old, Dunn has largely retreated from the limelight, working as a private acting coach while continuing to battle his demons. Lee Wilkof, born on June 25, 1951, played Mr. Green in School of Rock, 2003, a role that portrayed him as a professional and somewhat strict figure within the school's administration. He was 52 years old at the time of filming. Wilkof's career had seen many ups and downs in the theater world, with roles in Broadway productions such as The Bonfire of the Vanities and The Odd Couple. However, his life in the entertainment industry was marked by an ongoing battle to land leading roles. He struggled with the pressures of aging in a profession that often values youth, and despite his vast talent, he was frequently cast in supporting roles. His personal life was riddled with the effects of these professional challenges, which strained his marriage, leading to an eventual divorce. Wilkof has one child, a daughter, with whom he has maintained a close relationship despite his marital struggles. He continues to work in theater, though his life has been tinged with a sense of professional frustration, never fully reaching the level of fame he once envisioned. Today, at 73, Wilkof continues to perform in theater, quietly maintaining a steady career away from the Hollywood mainstream. Aaron Cusack, born in 1973, appeared in School of Rock, 2003, as a musician. At 30 years old during filming, Cusack portrayed a minor yet vital role that contributed to the rock and roll energy of the film. A talented musician himself, Cusack had aspirations of a flourishing career, yet his path in Hollywood was often met with barriers. His most famous works remained in the realm of indie film and music, never reaching the mainstream heights he had hoped for. Despite his passion for music, Cusack found himself struggling with addiction issues, which overshadowed his career and personal life. His relationships were short-lived and turbulent, with no long-term marriage or children to speak of. Cusack's life has been marked by the pursuit of success, but it often felt like his potential was unfulfilled, leaving him with a sense of frustration and isolation. Today, at 51, Cusack still works in music, but his life remains a quiet and introspective journey, away from the limelight. Heather Goldenhersh, born on March 26, 1973, portrayed Sheila in School of Rock, 2003. At the time of filming, she was 30 years old. Sheila is a minor yet pivotal character in the film, working in the school's administration as a supportive, professional presence. While Heather's role in School of Rock was relatively small, her career has been marked by an array of stage and television performances. However, her personal life faced some significant hardships. She struggled with balancing the demands of her career with her family life. Her marriage ended in divorce after several years of strain, during which she was also dealing with a series of health challenges. Despite her early success, Heather faced financial difficulties, having to take on numerous small roles to make ends meet. She has since returned to theater, where she is more focused on her passion for the stage. Now at 51 years old, Heather leads a quieter life and remains committed to her acting career, often choosing roles that align with her personal growth. Kathleen McNenny, born on May 10, 1962, played Freddie's mother in School of Rock, 2003. At 41 years old during the filming, Kathleen brought to life a warm, loving, and supportive character who encouraged her son Freddie's musical journey. Her portrayal of Freddie's mother, who was proud of her son's rebellious spirit and musical abilities, resonated with many. Despite her success on screen, Kathleen's personal life has been marked by struggles. While she maintained a relatively low-profile career after School of Rock, her private life faced its own hardships. She dealt with a series of family challenges, including a divorce that deeply affected her. She is also known to have battled mental health issues, which impacted both her personal relationships and career opportunities. Now 62 years old, Kathleen has kept a quiet life, staying out of the public eye and away from the glitz of Hollywood. Her journey in the entertainment world was one of highs and lows, but she has managed to maintain a sense of stability in her personal life despite the challenges. Nicky Katt, born May 11, 1971, played Razor in School of Rock, 2003, a member of Dewey's former band, No Vacancy. At the time of filming, Katt was 32 years old. Razor was a rebellious, edgy character, fitting into the rock and roll persona that Katt himself embraced in his earlier career. Katt's life and career were a whirlwind, characterized by highs and lows. His early success in acting didn't translate into long-term stability, and he faced several personal crises, including an arrest for assault during his younger years. His romantic life was full of turbulence. He was married twice, both unions ending in divorce. He has 2 children, a son and a daughter, whose lives were affected by his chaotic lifestyle. Katt's family life was difficult, as his volatile behavior and struggles with substance abuse created an unstable home environment. One of the most tragic moments of his life came when he lost a close friend to a drug overdose, a moment that shook him to his core. Today, at 53 years old, Katt has distanced himself from acting, focusing on his personal recovery and living a quieter life in a small town, far from the spotlight. Timothy Speed Levitch, born on July 9, 1970, played the quirky and humorous waiter in School of Rock, 2003, at the age of 33. His brief but memorable appearance in the film added a dose of levity to the scene. Before landing this role, Timothy had worked as a tour guide in New York City, showcasing his eccentric personality and love for the city's unique charm. Unfortunately, Timothy's personal life and career have been marked by struggles. After a brief period of success following School of Rock, he faced financial troubles and battled with addiction. His career took a downward turn, and his personal relationships also suffered. Timothy had several failed relationships and found it difficult to maintain stability in his life. In his mid-40s, he was involved in a car accident that left him physically and emotionally scarred. Though he briefly returned to performing in smaller roles, his life has remained tumultuous. Now at 54, Timothy lives a more private life and has been focusing on his recovery and mental health. Amy Sedaris, born on March 29, 1961, was 42 years old when she appeared as Mrs. Hainish in School of Rock, 2003. Her character, a strict and professional figure in the school's administration, contrasted with the chaos brought by Dewey Finn. Amy Sedaris, well known for her quirky sense of humor, made a lasting impression in her role, even though it was relatively minor. Beyond School of Rock, she is most recognized for her role as the eccentric sister of David Sedaris in the critically acclaimed comedy series Strangers with Candy. Yet, her personal life has been marked by tragedy. Amy has faced many struggles with the pressures of fame and family, often dealing with personal loss and emotional hardship. Throughout her life, she has experienced heartbreak in her romantic relationships and has struggled with finding lasting love. Despite her success on screen, she has faced a series of failed relationships, which led to emotional turmoil. Additionally, the loss of close family members affected her deeply. As of 63 years old, Amy continues to maintain a relatively private life, focusing on her writing and occasional acting roles. Sharon Washington, born on September 12, 1959, portrayed Alicia's supportive mother in School of Rock, 2003, at the age of 44. Sharon's role was heartwarming, as she encouraged her daughter's musical ambitions, reflecting the nurturing relationship between the two. However, Sharon's own journey has been marked by a series of personal and professional challenges. While she initially gained recognition for her acting and writing, she struggled with balancing her career and personal life. Her first marriage ended in divorce, and she later faced the heart-wrenching loss of her mother, which left her emotionally devastated. Professionally, while Sharon found success in various theater productions, her film career never reached the heights she had hoped for. Despite these obstacles, Sharon remained resilient, dedicating herself to her work and finding solace in her family. At 65, Sharon continues to act and write, though she has scaled back her career to focus on her health and her role as a grandmother. Kellyanne Burns, born on November 30, 1979, was just 23 years old when she played the role of the groupie in School of Rock, 2003. Her character, an energetic supporter of the band, contributed to the film's lively, rock-and-roll atmosphere. After School of Rock, Kellyanne faced difficulties transitioning into other acting roles, which often led to feelings of frustration and disillusionment. Like many young actors, she struggled with the instability of a career in the entertainment industry, and her aspirations were hindered by personal challenges. Her romantic life was equally turbulent, as she went through a series of failed relationships, leaving her disheartened and questioning her future. Her marriage, which seemed promising at first, ended in divorce after only a few years. Kellyanne also faced battles with self-esteem and mental health, at times feeling overwhelmed by the pressures of public life. At 44 years old, Kellyanne lives a quieter life, far removed from the spotlight, focusing on family and personal growth. Who is your favorite character from School of Rock? How do you feel knowing that some of the actors have passed away? Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss future videos. Thank you so much.